Hello, beautiful people. Hello, everyone. Hello, Facebook. Happy Monday. How are you all today? It's good to see you. And if you happen to catch me live, please say hi, say who you are and where you are from. I love meeting new people and, of course, those who I know already. And if you happen to see this video on a replay, please hashtag replay. Let me know you watched it. Let me know who you are if I don't know you as well. And today is Monday. It's a very good subject that I'm gonna talk to you about, and that is the secret to prosperity. And I wrote the other day that it is the secret of prosperity which is worth millions. Because if you truly realize this and truly embody this, you will have no problems in your entire life. So, what is the secret? Worth millions, the secret of prosperity. And prosperity, of course, I mean the internal state of abundance and prosperity, and also prosperity outwardly. So, what is it? What is the secret? And the secret is very simple. It is when you become nothing, that is, when you become free from your ego or from your personal self, everything will come to you because that nothing that you are, that is deep within you, is the source of everything in the entire existence. Now, and I'm gonna talk to you to explain a bit more in depth what that means, because I understand that it's quite difficult to grasp the profundity of this statement, because I did not realize that before. When I was told exactly that the key to prosperity is being nothing. The key to prosperity is to be emptied from your personal self, from your egoic identity. When I was told that, I did not realize that, or I grasped it mentally, but I could not really realize it fundamentally, because it's one of those things when most of the times, a lot of you read a lot of kind of wise statements said by the great masters, great teachers, but then you think that you understood them, but understanding with your mind is not really realization that I'm talking about it, because realization comes on a much deeper level. It's at the fundamental cellular level, if you want to call it like that. So nothing is the source of everything, and that nothing is deep within you, deeper than the layers of your personal self or your egoic identity. Now, in our world, in the way we brought up, in the way that we were conditioned, everyone believes that we are a person. Yeah, because we look at the separate body, and everyone has a different body, and we believe that our experiences are just our own, and our life is just our own, and we are separated in our tiny little cells. So when it comes to things as prosperity and success, when you are in the state of a personal identity or your egoic identity, because this identity is unreal, Yeah, and I'm telling unreal because it only appears real because you don't know yet your true place. So, because this identity that you believe yourself to be thinks that it's separated, it feels lack all the time. It lacks things. So it's going outward in the sensory world to fulfill itself. So it's looking to get things. That's a key word. The egoic identity is always looking to get things. So it's looking to get love, it's looking to get recognition, it's looking to get success, it's looking to get wealth as well. It's looking to get because it wants to fulfill itself. But then what happens is that it never fulfills itself because once it gets something, what happens, it gets a temporarily satisfaction or excitement, but it does not last long because fundamentally deep inside, it does not have any reality on its own. It's like a phantom. And then when this phantom is trying to get fulfilled, it becomes unrealistic as well, because something that does not have any reality on its own cannot really fulfill itself. Am I making myself clear? I'm talking quite deep stuff here. So, and I'm speaking to the intelligence within you. So if something is not clear, you can send me a message and I will try to find a different way to explain to you these these things. So it never gets to fulfill itself. It gets satisfied or excited, and then it wears off because satisfaction does not last long. It wears off. Yeah, you know yourself. Once you had a very good meal, you are satisfied. You don't want to eat anymore for some time until you are hungry the next day. That is exactly the case with egoic identity, or with personal identity, and you need to understand that, and you need to see it in your own experience. So when this personal identity doesn't believes it's in its separate existence, to get success in the world, it thinks that it's a doer. So you may be in this position, as everyone is, as I was. I'm not exception to all of that. I'm talking to you because I've gone through all of that and I experienced all of that, which is why I know all the details of the functioning of egoic identity, because I'm free from egoic identity, which is why I can speak about that. So it wants to get success and it believes that it's a doer, yeah, that does things. So what you do not realize, and that's a realization that needs to happen for you if you want to shift deeper and if you want to make your life effortless as it can be, is that in reality you are not a doer. So your egoic identity does not exist. The doer does not exist. It's just the phantom, an illusion which you feed. Once you see that through and realize that, then you will see that nothing in existence happens until the source makes it happen. You look at nature, a great example of how things organically move. You know, everything in nature functions as one. And you can observe everything for yourself if you look at nature, and nature does not have any identity of their own. They are not thinking. They're not thinking and planning, I need to grow this leaf tomorrow, or I need to plan growing, making flower and producing fruits. It's all happening by the intelligence within, intelligence that is behind the entire creation. And this intelligence is within you and it's within your body. And you can observe again by the example of your body that there is an intelligence in your body that sustains the whole complex system of your body. The blood moves, the cells renew, everyone knows what it's doing. So at the moment when you still believe that you are a tiny cell of your body, you are not aware of the entire body if you are a cell. Yeah. So imagine your little cell, each cells, how many we have cells we have? Some 5 trillion cells, or whatever is the number, you may correct me on that. So imagine that every little cell in your body, unaware of the whole body, starts to do its own things. Imagine that. What's gonna happen in your body? Chaos. Your body will collapse. Your body will not be able to carry on, because all the cells have to do what they have to do. It's an organic process, it's an organic unity. So you are a cell, as I am a cell, in the great vast body of humanity. So as long as you have a personal agenda, you will find it very hard in your life, because you will have to struggle, you will have to try hard to achieve things, you will try hard to become someone. That is when you believe yourself to be separate. Just see for yourself. So when you have a personal existence, it will be quite hard for you. And I'm not saying that it's not possible to get success in this way. You can get success in this way, as many people do. They just push hard, try hard, do their things, and always worry, always get anxious, always want to get more and more and more. You can do that, but that is not gonna bring you fulfillment, not lasting fulfillment. And it's not necessarily that what you will do will be benefiting the whole body of humanity. So there is a different way to prosperity. And that is to realize when one little cell realizes that actually I am the entire humanity, and that's what you are. Whether you realize it or not, that is the reality, which is deep within you, behind your perceived personality and behind your perceived separateness. You are humanity. Your consciousness is the consciousness of entire humanity. So then, when you start to realize that, and when you allow this consciousness to penetrate your body, then what happens? Success becomes different. Then you realize that, well, if the entire consciousness of the humanity is within me, that means that everything that has ever been in the world is within you. The stars, the moon, the whole universe is within you energetically. But that's something you need to realize, not to think mentally. You need to see that. So you are an overflowing abundance. You are this entire existence. Then, from this position, it's very different. Then you just need to surrender your individual doer and realize that the consciousness, that is the consciousness of entire humanity, or master consciousness, or supreme consciousness, will come into this cell that you are and make an action, because action is done by your body, it's not done by the doer. Your body does things. So, and then your body does whatever contributes the whole. And this is the effortless way to prosperity and also wealth. Because if you do, see, nothing happens until the source or the whole makes it happen. So if you were to be successful and wealthy, that will happen because the entire existence makes it possible. Yeah, the whole body makes it possible. It's not that your individual struggle anymore. Yeah? But then you act from the place of that fullness, from the place of that prosperity within you, when you realize your nature, when you know what you are. But then it takes a gradual process of embodying that realization, of embodying the consciousness that you are. And because the way you embody this consciousness is the way you start shifting the habitual patterns, habitual personal egoic patterns that you created living a separate existence. So this consciousness starts penetrating your body, and it takes time to do that. So realization is instant, but embodiment takes time. So it's a gradual process. And you need to be guided through that, because it's subtle and it can be complicated as well, because it's quite difficult to see where you are being personal and when you are coming from that greater source that you are, that is in the transition stage where your consciousness is not yet the consciousness of entire humanity. Now, so there are few things that are happening for your success to be effortless. First, as I said, you release the doer, or you surrender the doer. Then whatever comes through you, it's not yours. Yeah? So it's not yours. It comes to you through you by the source. So whatever the entire consciousness of humanity wants this body, your body to do, it will come through you. So you are not the doer, you are receiving what is coming through you, and then you act accordingly. Now, for that to happen, you need to have an authority. And I know there is a lot of talk about becoming the authority, but a lot of people understand authority as being egoic authority, or when you are filled with information, filled with knowledge, when you just quote a lot of knowledge of someone, and then you become authority in this field. It's not what I'm talking about here. Authority is when you embody consciousness that you are. This is the only authority that can happen to you, the true authority, because then you are embodying that wisdom of the entire humanity. Then you are not repeating things. You are new and original, and the words come from you. Or you see things. You see things clearly. So that's another thing that needs to happen to you. That is clarity. Now, in a personal world, in a personal egoic world, it's very difficult to get clarity because clarity only comes when you see things as they are. Now, in the personal world, because of the lot of conditioning and a lot of structures um, and a lot of past memories that influences you, there is no space in you for anything new and original because you are always projecting the past. Yeah, you are allowing the past to interfere with that creativity that is available every moment new and every moment fresh. So the clarity is fundamental clarity is to be free from all the information, all the acquired knowledge. That's when you get clarity. Because if your intellect is clouded with the past memory, you will simply not be able even to perceive anything that is coming from the greater consciousness, the source deep within you. So, authority, clarity, and then, of course, uniqueness. Now, in the personal world, uniqueness is very much confused with specialness. Yeah, specialness, that you need to be special. Now, uniqueness is not specialness. Uniqueness does not make you better or more superior than the other. And if you are saying that you're still more evolved or more superior than the others, then you still have a long way to go in your inner evolution. Because uniqueness makes you you. No one can be you. Although you are the entire humanity, your body is unique, your ways of expressions is unique. And the consciousness expresses uniqueness in this body in the right way. In the right way, meaning the right way for you. Yeah? So you are not special, you are not looking to get anything, you are filled. You are an overflowing presence. You are an overflowing presence of wisdom that you share, as I'm doing that with you. I'm just sharing. I'm just sharing whatever knowledge is coming in the moment. I'm not preparing any talks. I'm not thinking what I need to say. It comes from the deeper wisdom that is within me and that is within you as well. Which is why I do what I do, and I do that to bring you to that depth of wisdom that you are. So, those things are in place, that is, first, you are not a doer, you are serving the whole. You are the whole serving the whole. Does it make any sense? I hope it does. I hope it's not. I know when you go deeper within, a lot of things may seem like paradox, but that's how it is. You are the whole serving the whole. So you have to allow yourself to let the consciousness take over your body, penetrate it deeper and deeper, and act through that place. So there is no separate doer interfering with things. Then the authority that comes when you are speaking from this place and when you are doing things from this place. When you are still trying to get something, like, again, recognition or like fame or whatever, that is not yet coming from this place, because in this place you are not looking to get. And I'm not talking here not making money, because money is essential part of that. It's natural. You receive that for what you give. It's absolutely fine. It's no problem with money whatsoever. It's just that when you are trying to get something to fulfill itself, to fulfill for your personal self, to fulfill itself. So authority, clarity. Clarity, as I said, is when there is, your mind is not occupied. Your intelligence is not clouded by the past. So there is spaciousness for your intelligence to function and receive something new and something original. Now, when this happens when your body and brain function at the speed of intelligence or a speed of consciousness equivalent to now. And that is a very fast consciousness. It's not the mind that has all these concepts. It's a very fast-paced consciousness, and it does not take, because it's beyond time. It's instant. So the knowledge is instant. Everything is instant in this place. And transmissions, if you are open now, the transmissions that will be happening for you when you are listening to that, it's going to be instant as well, because you will not remember what I said. And you can't remember what I said, because you remember you were listening with your mind, not with the consciousness that you are. So, and last item is individuality, of course. Not individuality, but uniqueness. Your unique expression, your unique way, everything unique to you. When all these components are there, then you will have no problem in your life. You will simply do what you do. Yeah, you're not looking to get anything. You're not looking for instant gratification. If you serve the whole will serve you. That's what you need to understand. Because ultimately, the source that created you will take care for you and will take care of all your needs. Which is why I say that it's gonna be effortless. You are not a doer. Things just happen through this body. This body just acts. So that is the way of prosperity, and that is the way of wealth, and that is the way to run the business for those who are running the business from the state of consciousness. There is much more to that, of course, and there's much more to that in a daily practical reality. But that is something that can be only done through inner work and through deeper working one-to-one. So, and if you are someone who wants to do this type of work, if you are someone who is at a state where when you realize that the old way of functioning is just does not work for you anymore, or you see the truth in what I'm sharing, and you want to work on that, you want to work on that success from the place of consciousness, from the place of serving the entire humanity. Get in touch with me for an opportunity to work with me one-to-one. I would love to meet you. And or this new moon, it will be the 20th, Thursday, 20th, the 20th of April. I will do the special Kundalini meditation for prosperity and wealth. And that meditation will be designed to remove any subconscious resistances, because when you are open flow, when you are free from your person, everything comes to you. But your personal self or your ego is the barrier for that, and it's the barrier, and it creates barrier by a certain subconscious memory, subconscious structure, subconscious tendencies that influence your life in various areas of your life. So we will work on specifically removing any subconscious resistances, subconscious barriers for you to actually for you to be more deeply in yourself, in the essence that you are, that you could be more aligned with a greater consciousness to do what you need to do. So if you experience difficulties with success, with wealth, um, do join this practice, because it's one of the most powerful practices to overcome any subconscious resistances or barriers that are there created by that personal identity. And we will also go into that space in where you are nothing. Yeah, we will experience. I would love you to experience that largest state of consciousness of the entire humanity that you are. Good morning, love. You will have to watch it again. It's yes. So on the new moon, on the 20th of April, I invite everyone to do this practice, to do this special meditation for prosperity and wealth. So it's a really powerful practice, and when you do that, you will definitely create a shift within you that will allow you also to shift something in your outer life, to experience more prosperity as within, so without. So thank you so much for being with me. I'm wishing you a wonderful day and a beautiful week. And I hope to see some of you at the practice on the 20th of April. Thank you so much. And I see you soon. And if you find this video on a replay on my YouTube channel, please subscribe to my YouTube channel for more content like this. And of course, please feel free to share this video to everyone who may want to hear that. Thank you once again, and I see you soon.